Just 3 days after Toyota gave us a glimpse at the next Toyota CHR compact crossover, Toyota confirmed what we all expected, that the CHR is headed to the grave here in North America. Over at Motor Trend, this is Toyota CHR's final model year here in the United States. If you're new to the channel, my name's Kirk. I talk about Japanese and Korean cars, expanding my coverage also my second channel, Kirky Cars, where I focus a little bit more on the electrified end of things. Just a few days ago when I was in Del Mar, just north of San Diego, driving the all-new Prius. Stay tuned for that because I'll give you those driving impressions almost said January, December 14th. 7 a.m. Come back. Can't wait to tell you all about the new Prius, the pros, the cons. We would all want it to be the absolute perfect vehicle, but is it? I'll be able to tell you. Anyways, Toyota CHR Prologue. When we saw this, I knew the writing was on the wall. This vehicle is not coming to America. And you could say, Kirk, this is still a concept, and kind of. It's going to be available by the end of next year in Europe. It's going to have hybrid as well as plug-in hybrid, so don't be surprised if it gets the 2-liter plug-in hybrid system from the new Prius Prime, which is 220 horsepower, and it's going to have plenty of EV range. This thing's pretty cool. I mean, it definitely seems like the BZ Compact crossover's little brother. Definitely a tick smaller on the scale here. The grill's the only thing that's kind of like setting me off, but the rest of the vehicle looks pretty good. From the back, this triple tone paint color. I like the bronze features on it. I like how the back door just kind of melts away and the handle's hidden back there. I think it's a very unique design, and it's definitely going to turn a lot of heads when it's available in Europe. The battery pack will be produced in Europe, and this will be produced in Europe as well, the CHR. The CHR that we have in North America, rest in peace, Motor Trend has confirmed that it has been canned. Here's a statement Motor Trend got from Toyota. Effective following the 22 model year, Toyota will discontinue sales of the CHR in the US and Canada. We are constantly evaluating our product lineup, and we remain committed to the compact SUV segment. With the recent introduction of the Corolla Cross Hybrid, two great products that offer great combination of utility and efficiency, and the best-selling RAV4, we are providing multiple options for compact SUV buyers. You could even say the Prius is kind of SUV-ish. I know the seat level is lower, but it has the practicality with the lift back and seats that fold down. Did I mention all-wheel drive? Yes, the new Prius has a more potent all-wheel drive system than ever before. Now, the CHR, sadly, in America was never given a lot of treatment, and they gave it an outdated 2-liter system. This engine right here, the 3ZR, 144 horsepower. Meanwhile, other products in the lineup, in the Lexus lineup as well, had the M20A, and that's the new engine in the Prius hybrid, mind you. Well, it's the FXS variant of it. But 169 horsepower they could have put in the CHR, but they chose not to. So it was down about 25 horsepower of what it should have had, in my opinion. And it never had all-wheel drive. And it never had a hybrid in North America. And those two things were available on the CHR in other markets. You had the little, I know it hasn't been met with a lot of praise, but I think there was the little 1.2 liter turbo engine that you could have it in all-wheel drive with. You could also get it with the 1.8 liter hybrid setup, essentially making it like an all-wheel drive Prius hybrid. Now, looking at the sales of the CHR in America, the writing has been on the wall for quite some time. Look at the monthly sales here. It's just plummeted after April. And if we look at the yearly sales right here, it peaked in 2018, the first full year being on sale here in North America. And then in the United States, it has steadily gone down every year since then. The peak selling at about 49,000 units in 2018, but it's been being replaced essentially by the Corolla Cross. I was in Plano, Texas when the Corolla Cross was revealed for our market, and people were asking Toyota, like, so is the CHR being canceled? They're saying, like, no, the CHR is going to continue on, but continue on for what? A year and a half more, essentially, from that point in time. So here, looking at the Corolla Cross, and the hybrid's not even on the market yet, so stay tuned. I wouldn't be surprised if the Prius Prime and the Corolla Cross hybrid driving is at the same time in this spring. So stay tuned for that. I'll give you guys my impressions, but it's going to have the same all-wheel drive system essentially as the Prius all-wheel drive system. So if you want to know how that drives, you can check back on the 14th. Anyways, sales for the Corolla Cross here. Well, we don't have yearly sales. It hasn't been on the market for quite an entire year yet. If we just look at 2022 sales so far, looks like they're producing about 12 to 13,000 if you average it out per quarter. So that's about 50,000 units. But the thing is, that Mazda Toyota plant in Alabama is capable of producing 150,000 units at max capacity. So the Corolla Cross will continue to grow in volume in the coming years. Maybe 100,000 units is a possibility in the next couple of years if they can get the right supplies. We know that's been an issue in the entire automotive industry. So if you're in North America, are you sad that the CHR is not getting this really cool redesign? I get it if you are a little upset about it, or if you currently own a CHR. It's just the CHR was never given a whole lot of love by Toyota in North America. They just kind of offered it here. Remember, it was originally supposed to be a Scion vehicle. And when Scion went under, it kind of left the CHR in a weird position where it had to been rebadged as a Toyota, and it didn't fit necessarily with Toyota's philosophy in North America. But I just felt like updating you guys on this a little bit sad news today. Rest in peace, CHR. We're going to miss, I guess, your quirky looks here in North America, but if Toyota's design language going forward is a little bit more Prius, I'm okay with that, and I'm not going to miss the CHR really at all. Watch my review on it. It's fun. It's a little quirky. It's not terrible to drive, at least when you turn it in a straight line. It's a little thrashy and slow, but I'm going to end it there. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Take care of yourself.